Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, I am going to explain Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 2 Non-Calculator Extended Paper 058021 May June 2025, and this is a non-calculator paper as I have read, and it is 2 hours paper. So let me start. Question number 1. Simplify 7c minus 5d plus c plus 3d. So here we have to look for the like terms here because it's simplification. So the like terms are 7c plus c minus 5d plus 3d. So when you see here 7c plus c is 8c and minus 5 plus 3. So that minus 5 plus 3 is minus 2d. So it is answer is 8c minus 2d. Question number 1 is done. Question 2. The diagram shows two parallel lines intersecting two straight lines. There are two parallel lines, so these two are parallel lines, and two lines are which are straight and intersecting these two parallel lines. So these two are transversals. These two are what? They are transversals for these parallel lines. Now they said us to find the values of w, x and y. We need to find these values. So here first we'll see what can be done without any calculation. Now see here, w is corresponding angle of 158. It's on the same side of the transversal. This transversal, it is on the same side, and you can see one inside the parallel lines, one is outside. So these two are corresponding angles. So the w value for w is 158. Then next x is, when you see x here, this x is equal to 76, because now when this is a transversal, this one, this angle, these two angles are alternate angles, and alternate angles are always equal. So 76. Now for y, we need to do some calculation for y here. How? First see y is here. So now to find the y, you have to check this triangle. So in this triangle, find this angle first, which is 180 minus 158. 180 minus 158. So when you do that subtraction, this is 10. 10 minus 8 is 2, and this will be 7 because we borrowed. 7 minus 5 is 2. So 22 degrees is the angle of this angle value of this. Now we already know what is x. X is 76. So find y using angle sum property. So 180 minus 76 plus 22. So 180 minus 76 plus 22 is 92. So 10 minus 2 is 8. 17 minus 9 is 8. Well, 10 minus 2 is 8. You can check your subtraction again. 10 minus 2, this is 17. 7. 10 minus 2 is 8. Now 17 minus 9 is 8. So angle y is 88 degrees. Question number 2 is done. Question number 3. Sally invests 1,500 at 3% per year simple interest. Work out the total value of her investment at the end of 6 years. So this is a simple interest question, and they are asking us the total value. So total value of her investment will be the principal plus the simple interest formula, principal into rate into time by 100. When you do this, cancel out these zeros in 1500 and 100 in denominator. Then 15 into 3 or 15 into 18 we can do. 15 multiplied by 18, because 3 into 6 is 18. 8 5 are 40, 8 1 are 8 plus 4 12, 1 5 are 5, 1 1 are 1, 270. So 1500 plus 270 interest amount will be $1770. You can add them. Without adding, I have written. You can add like this. 1770 is the amount. So this is the answer. Question number 4. Work out 5 by 6, 2 by 3 into 3 by 8. So this is a fractions given here. So now whatever according to Bodmer's rule, do the multiplication first. So 2 by 3 into 3 by 8, if I do, 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 times 4 is 4. 3 gets cancelled, and you are left with 5 by 6 minus 1 into 1 is 1. This is cancelled, so 1 by 4. Now find out the LCM of 6 and 4. 2 3s are 2 2s are 2 3 2 1 3 1 1. 3 to the 6, 6 to the 12. So 12 is the LCM. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 2 is 12. So 5 times 2, you have to write the numerator for this. So 5 times 2 is 10. Minus, again, 4 times 3 is 12. So 1 should be multiplied with 3 for the next fraction. So 3 by 12. Now they became like fractions. You can find their subtraction. 10 minus 3 is 7 by 12. So the answer is 7 by 12. This is done. Question number 5. The interior angle of a regular polygon is 150 degrees. Find the number of sides of this polygon. To find the number of sides of the regular polygon when the interior angle is given, you have to write 360 divided by 180 minus the given angle, interior angle. So 360 by 180 minus 150 is 30. So 30 zeros can be cancelled out. 3 times 12 is 36. So 12 sides. The polygon has 12 sides. Answer is 12. Question number 5 is done. Question number 6. There is a graph given here with a straight line. Now the line x plus y is equal to y is drawn on the grid. So this is the line which is x plus y is equal to 7. This is the line equation. So question number A is, on the grid draw the line y is equal to 2x plus 1. So we have to draw the line here. So for that we have to mark the points first, taking the line equation, and the equation is having the gradient as 2 and y-intercept as 1. So whenever you start drawing the line on the graph, you should know these two things. And how will you come to know? By using the general formula mx plus c. So here m is gradient, so coefficient of x is 2 here, and the y-intercept is c, which is 1 here. Okay, now mark the points. Mark the y-intercept first. So y-intercept is 1. Then the gradient is m is 2. That is, gradient is 2. That means it is 2 by 1. The change in x is change in y is 2. Change in x is 1. So when you start counting, go up 2 boxes, 1 box right, like this. Go up 2 boxes, 1 box right. We got 3 points. That is enough to draw a line. Use your rulers to connect these dots and make it cut this given line like this. This is, what is the equation of this line? Y is equal to 2x plus 1, and the equation of this line is x plus y is equal to 7. Question number A is done. Now question B. Use your graph to solve these simultaneous equations. Now using this graph, we need to solve. So solving means what? Finding the value of x and y. So when you drew this line, you saw that it has met at this point. These two lines have met at this point. So that point is what? 2, 5. So that means our answer should be x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 5. Question number 6 is done. Question number 7. Write the recurring decimal 0.26 as a fraction. Give your answer in simplest form. Okay, so whenever recurring decimal comes, we always take it as x is equal to 0.26666, so on. This is equation 1. Now multiplying 10 on both sides. We have 10x is equal to, when you multiply 10 to this decimal, 0.2666, so on. So the point shifts to the right and it will be 2.666 and so on. So this is equation 2. Then multiply equation 1 by 100. So we have 100x is equal to 26.6666, so on. This is equation 3. Then you can do the next step here. Subtract 2 from 3. So when I subtract 100x minus 10x, then on the right hand side, if I subtract 26.666, so on, minus 2.666, so on, I get here 90x, and on right hand side I get the 666, all on the after decimal all becomes 0, and 26 minus 2 is 24. So x will be 24 upon 90. So if you simplify with 2, you get 12 by 45. Divide for 24 by 2, 90 by 2. You get 12 by 45. Then we can divide with 3. 3 times 4, 3 times 15. So it is 4 by 15. So this is the simplest form for the fraction which we got by this recurring decimal. Question 7 is done. Question number 8. M is equal to 11, 5. N is equal to 8 minus 3. The two vectors are given here, M and N. Question A. Find 2m minus n. To find out, do 2m, 2 into 11, 5 minus n, which is 8 minus 3. So 2 into 11 is 22, 2 into 5 is 10, minus of 8 minus 3. So 22 minus 8 now. 22 minus 8 and 10 minus of minus 3. So 22 minus 8 will be 16. 22 minus 8 will be 14, sorry. So 14 and 10 plus, this becomes plus and it is 13. So 14, 13 is the answer. Question number B. The vector y root, 5 root y has a magnitude of 7. There is a vector given with two numbers, but one is variable given. So we have to find out the value of the variable, but they gave us the magnitude of the vector here. To find out that, whenever you find the magnitude of a given vector, you write square root of sum of the squares of those two numbers. This is the magnitude, and that is given as 7. So now this will be square root of under root 25 plus y, because already y is under root. When you square it, it is y, that is 7. Now we cannot find the value when something is having root. So squaring on both sides, we have it when it is squared, the square root goes from left hand side, and 7 square is 49. Now 25 plus y is equal to 49. That means y is equal to 49 minus 25. So 49 minus 25 is 24. Answer is 24. Question number B is done. Question number 9. The table shows some information about the marks scored by a group of students in a test. This is the information in a table form by, and it is about what? Marks. These are the marks scored by some students in a test. But in this table, one unknown number is given, that is n. A variable is given. So the mean mark is given, but we have been given the mean mark, and the value of n we need to find out. So for that, we have to write the mean here. Mean is equal to 6 is given, right? So test mark, let me reduce the, okay, now mean is equal to, how will you get this? By doing 4 into 2 plus 5 into 4 plus 8 into n by 2 plus 4 plus n. Okay, so now simplify. 6 is equal to 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 20, 4 5 4s are 20, that's why, plus 8n by 2 plus 4 is 6 plus n. Now cross multiply. 6 into 6 plus n, that will be 8 plus 20 is 28 plus 8n. Further you simplify. 6 into 6 plus n will be 36 plus 6n, that will be equal to 28 plus 8n. Now you have variable on both the sides, so bring the variables on one side and constants on the other side. So I will bring 28 to the left hand side, so 36 minus 28, and I'll bring 6n to the right hand side, so 8n minus 6n. So 36 minus 28 is 8, and 8n minus 6n is 2n. So this will give you n value as 8 by 2, which is 4. So n is 4 here. This is done. Question number 10. There is a diagram given here. A, B, C are 3 points on the circle center O. So center is given as O, and there are 3 points A, B and C. DE is a tangent to the circle at A. So this is the tangent which is drawn to this point A. Angle ACO is equal to 35 degrees. So ACO 35, and angle BCO is 40. Find angle AOC. We have to find out this angle. So now to find this angle, you need to see the triangle AOC. In triangle AOC, OA is equal to OC, and it's an isosceles triangle. So that means angle CAO is equal to 35 again. So now we know this is 35. Now we can find out the third angle, right? So therefore angle AOC is equal to 180 minus 35 plus 35, which will be 180 minus 70, which is 110 degrees. So angle AOC is how much? 110 degrees. This is angle AOC. Okay, question number A is done. Question number B now. Angle ABC. So angle ABC is this angle, this one. So when you go through the circle theorems, you should remember that when the angle at the center we know, we can find out the angle at the circle because this is double than this. So angle at the center is 110. So angle at the circle will be half of it. That is 110 divided by 2, which is 55. So angle ABC is 55 degrees. Question number C, angle DAC. Angle DAC is which angle? This angle. Oh, sorry, not that. Angle DAC is only this angle. So for this now you need to remember that the angle made by the radius with the tangent is always 90 degrees. So now to get only this angle, to get this angle now, we can do 90 minus 35. Okay, so do that. Angle DAC is equal to 90 minus 35, which is 55 again. So 55 degrees. Question C is done. Question D now. Angle OAB. Where is angle OAB? This one. Angle OAB. Now see, for this you have to take this triangle ABC. So write down that in triangle ABC, we know two of the angles. What are the two angles? This angle we know 40 plus 35, which is 75, and this angle we already found out. Now this is 55, and then we know in this angle we know part of this angle. So using that, find this angle. So you'll do 180 minus sum of all these angles. 180 minus. Okay. So angle AOAB is equal to 180 minus 75 plus 55 plus 35, which is 180 minus 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 15 plus 1 8 plus 5 13 plus 3 16, 165. So 180 minus 165 will be 10 minus 5 is 5, 7 minus 6 is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, 15 degrees. This is the answer for angle OAB. Question number 11. The diagram shows the graph y is equal to f of x and the point P minus 2 11. The tangent from P touches the graph. This is the tangent from P touches the graph of y is equal to f of x at point AB. The tangent is not drawn, but they are just saying that. By drawing the values of a and b are integers. So whenever the tangent touches where the point is seen and that point value a and b are integers, it is given. By drawing this tangent, find the value a and the value of b. So we need to draw the tangent. Use the rulers here, students. So from P, keep the ruler and try to touch this graph. So now it has to touch exactly at the point, one point here. It should not come inside this. It's just only one touch. Okay, so now it is touching at a point where I'll mark now. This is touching at this point. So now that point is on x-axis it is 1 and on y-axis it is, see here 0 to 5 it is 10 numbers. So 2 boxes is one number, 1, 2. So it is 2. So it is 1, 2. That means A is 1, B is 2. This is done. Question A is done. Question B, find the equation of the tangent. Give your answer in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Now to find the equation of a straight line in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, we need gradient m, we need m, and we need y-intercept, that is c. Y-intercept is c. So here we know that this point is passing through 1 and 2, and we don't know the gradient, we need to find out. Okay, so our gradient is, check the gradient now how it is going up. So it is 2 numbers up. Okay, y-intercept is 5, and okay, let us find the gradient and y-intercept. So y-intercept is 5 here, this is 5, and for gradient we need to take 2 points and find their change in y and change in x. So let me mark this point 0 and 5. So take these 2 points and find y2 minus y1, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So y2 is 2 minus 5, 2 minus 5, and x2 minus x1 is 0 minus 1. Sorry, not 0 minus 1, it is 1 minus 0. So 1 minus 0 is equal to minus 3 by 1, which is minus 3. Then y-intercept is 5. So taking these two things, you can just write the equation substituting these values. So y is equal to minus 3x plus 5, which can be written as y is equal to 5 minus 3x. So this is the answer. Question number 12. The time spent on the internet by each of 120 adults is recorded for 1 day. The time spent is recorded for 120 adults on this graph. The cumulative frequency diagram is shown in this information. This information is shown through this cumulative frequency diagram. So cumulative frequency on the vertical axis and time in hours is on the horizontal axis. Now what they are asking is, use the cumulative frequency diagram to find an estimate of the interquartile range. So now for interquartile range, we need to know Q3 and Q1. Q3 minus Q1 is interquartile range. So what is Q3? We'll find out. Q3 is 3 by 4 into 120. So 3 by 4 into 120 will be 4 times 1, 4 times 30 is 120. So 90 per, sorry, not degrees. Then this is Q3. Q1 will be just 120 by 4, which is 30. 4 times 1, 4 times 30. So we have to take these two observations, 30th observation and 90th observation. So let me check the 30th observation and mark it. So 40, the on the vertical axis you see the 10 divisions are divided into 20. So each one box is two numbers, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20. No, each box is two numbers. So 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. This one will be 30. So 30th observation is this, and there it goes to 4 point something. So now this each 10 divisions are two numbers. Okay, so each division is 0.2. 4.2, 4.4, 4.6, 4.8, 5. This is 5. So this is 4.2. So we got for Q1. Now we need Q3. Q3 we need to find out. So it is 90th observation. So 90th observation will be after 80 this point. So 90th observation. Let me write this 30, 90. Okay. Now again mark the position of. So now this is what we have to check. So it is 5, 5.2, 5.6 and 5.8. No, it's not 5.8, 5.6 it is. Once again let me write. This is 4.2, this is 5, and this is 5.2, 5.4, 5.6. Okay, 5.6. So find out the interquartile range now. 5.6 minus 4.2. That will be 6 minus 2 is 4, 5 minus 2 is 1. So 1.4 is the interquartile range. Question number A is done. Question number B. 70% of the adults spent less than k hours on the internet. Use the cumulative frequency diagram to find an estimate of the value k. They have given the percentage to us. Okay, we need to find out what is the time, how many hours they have spent. So 70th percentile we need to check. I mean 70% is 70th percentile. To find out the 70% of 120. So 70% into 120, zeros get cancelled. 7 times 12 will be 84. Now see 84th observation. 84 is the 88, 82, 84. This is the line for 84. And it is just one box before 5.6. That is 5.4. Okay, so write down the answer. 5.4 hours. That is the final thing for question number 12. Question number 13. The diagram shows solid A and solid B. Solid A is made from a hemisphere and a cone. This is the hemisphere and this is cone with radius 6 centimeter. With each with radius 6 centimeter. So this both are having the same radius 6 centimeter. The cone has sloping edge 10 centimeter. So sloping edge is given to us. Solid B is cylinder with radius 4 centimeter and height h. So this is cylinder and it is radius is given but height is not given, it is given as h. Then they are saying the total surface area of solid A is equal to the total surface area of solid B. So total surface areas are equal for solid A and B. Work out the value of h. You need to find the value of h. So you have to first know what is the total surface area of cylinder and what is the total surface area of solid A, which is the combination of two solids. So cone and hemisphere. So total surface area of solid A will be the lateral surface area of cone. Lateral surface area of cone is pi RL and the surface area of hemisphere, which is half of 4 pi r square. So this will be pi RL plus 2 pi r square. Using this, find out what it is. Now pi RL will be pi into r is 6 into L is 10 plus 2 into pi into 6 square. This is the total surface area of solid A. So for this you can even take 6 pi common and write here 10 plus 2 into 6 12. I have taken pi and 6 common. Let me highlight it. I have taken pi common and 6 common because here 2 6 are there. So 1 6 is left out. So 2 into 6 12 I wrote. Okay. This is the way I have reduced it, simplified it in one way. Now next is total surface area of cylinder, that is solid B. So that is given as, we need to know that it is 2 pi r into r plus h, which is 2 into pi into r is 4 into 4 plus h. Now equate them because they are equal. So 6 pi into 10 plus 12 will be 22. Just you can write it, this one here itself, 6 pi into 22. So 6 pi into 22 is equal to, this also you can simplify here, 8 pi into 4 plus h. So 8 pi into 4 plus h. Here pi gets cancelled. Then you can even first bring the okay, I'll flip the equation. 8 into 4 plus h is equal to 6 into 22. Then now bring 8 on the right hand side, keeping 4 plus h. So 8 gets divided. Okay, so now here you can either simplify or in the next step also you can simplify. So here keep h again here and bring 6 into 22 by 8 minus 4. Now cancel out, 2 4s are 2 3s are 2 2s are 2 11s are. So it is 33. 3 into 11 is 33 by 2 minus 4. So 33 by 2 is, okay, 33 by 2 will be 32, it is 16.5. So 16.5 minus 4. You can divide and check, students. You can divide like this. 2 ones are 2, 1. Then 3 comes down. 2 6 are 12. Then 3 minus 1 is 2 is 1. 0.05 are 10. So this is the answer for 33 by 2. So 16.5 minus 4 will be 12.5. So the height is here 12.5. So it is, height is centimeters. We get the value of h here. Question number A is done. Question number B, work out the height of the solid A. Now we have the height of the, we have the slant height here. So solid A's height will be this whole thing, the height of the cone plus the hemisphere, the radius of the hemisphere. So first we'll find out the height of the cone and also add the radius to it. So height of the cone can be found out by using the Pythagoras theorem, because we know the slant height here, we know the slant height 10, and we know the radius. So this line segment we can find out by doing, that is h will be square root of 10 square minus 6 square, and to this we need to add 6. So height is equal to square root of 10 square minus 6 square plus 6. So square root of 10 square is 100 minus 6 square is 36 plus 6. So 100 minus 36 will be 64. Root 64 plus 6, which is 8, plus 6, which is 14. So the height of the solid A is 14 centimeters. That's it. Question number 14. F of x is equal to 3x minus 4. G of x is equal to 4x plus 1. Question A. Find f of minus 2. So f of minus 2 will be f of minus 2 is equal to, in place of x we will have to substitute minus 2. So 3 into minus 2 is minus 6 minus 4. So which is minus 10. The answer is minus 10. Question number B. F inverse of x is equal to. So whenever inverse is asked, we always have to take one more variable and take the function. Now do the transposing method for this. For that I'll flip the equation here. Now bring 4 onto the right hand side. 3x is equal to y plus 4. Then x is equal to y plus 4 by 3. So now we got this as in terms of x. So y f inverse of x will be, just in place of x y you can write x here. That will be the answer. X plus 4 by 3. Question number C. F g of x. That means f of g of x is equal to ax plus b. Find the value of a and value of b. So first we'll find out f of g of x. So f of g of x will be, now g of x is what? 4x plus 1. So for that we have to put f of. Now in the function of f, substitute in place of x 4x plus 1. So 3 into 4x plus 1 is minus 4. This will be 3 multiplied by 4x is 12x. 3 multiplied by 1 is 3 minus 4. So this is 12x minus 1. So now this is in the form of ax plus b. So a is what here? 12. The coefficient of x is 12. And b is minus 1, because this is plus b. So b will be minus 1. So it is 12 minus 1. Question number D. Simplify 2 by f of x minus 5 by g of x. So we have to use the functions f of x and g of x. 2 by f of x is 3x minus 4. 2 by 3x minus 4 minus 5 by 4x plus 1. This is 2 by f of x minus 5 by g of x. So this is again, when you are subtracting fractions, you will take the product of the denominators as LCM because they are algebraic terms. Then 2 into cross multiplication, 4x plus 1 minus 5 into 3x minus 4. So multiply the numerators, simplify them. 2 into 4 is 8x plus 2 into 1 is 2 minus 5 into 3x is 15x minus 5 into minus 4 is plus 20 by 3x minus 4 into 4x plus 1. Now like terms need to be subtracted here, added and subtracted. 8x and minus 15 is minus 7x, and 2 plus 20 is 22 by denominator you can write as it is, or you can even multiply this denominator. So here it is 22 minus 7x by 3x minus 4 into 4x plus 1. This is the answer. This is done. Question number 15. Expand and simplify. You need to expand and then simplify. So here we have given the surds here. So this also will be done like we do in the algebraic expressions, the multiplication. 2 into this number first, then same 2 into minus 3 root 5, then minus root 5 into 1, then minus root 5 into minus 3 root 5. You need to do in this way. So do it. 2 into 1 plus 2 into minus 3 root 5 plus minus root 5 into 1 plus minus root 5 into minus 3 root 5. So 2 into 2, 2 into 1 is 2, 2 into minus 3 root 5 is minus 6 root 5, minus 1 for root 5 into 1 is minus root 5, and then minus into minus plus root 5 is 5, root 5 into root 5, these two numbers, and then minus 3 is multiplied to it, minus 3 and minus minus is become plus, so 3 into 5 will be 15. So here this will be 15, the product of this. Now here the surds, the numbers with surds are to be taken as like terms as we take in algebra, and the constants without surds are taken separately. So 2 plus 15 is 17, and minus 6 minus 6 root 5 and minus root 5 is minus 7 root 5. So it is 17 minus 7 root 5 is the answer. This is the expansion and simplification of the given multiplication of surds. Question number B, rationalize the denominator. Give your answer in simplest form. We need to rationalize. So rationalizing is nothing but multiplying the numerator and denominator with the given surd in the denominator. We get 6 root 10 by 10, because root 10 is 10. So simplify using division by 2, that is 2 3 are 6, 2 5 are 10. So 3 root 10 by 5, then 3 root 10 by 5. That's it. Question number 16, expand and simplify. We have to expand these expressions and simplify them. Now first multiply x plus 4 with x minus 3, then with 3x plus 2. So when you multiply these two, it's x into x, x square, x into minus 3 minus 3x, 4 into x, 4x plus 4x, and 4 into minus 3 is minus 12. Now this expression is as it is, 3x plus 2. So first simplify this first thing, x square, adding like terms, minus 3x plus 4x is plus x and minus 12 multiplied by 3x plus 2. Next we have to multiply all these three terms of this expression with this. So x square into 3x is 3x cube. X into x square into 2 is 2x square. Next x into 3x is 3x square. X into 2 is 2x. Minus 12 into 3x is 36. Minus 12 into 3x is minus 36x. And minus 12 into 2 is minus 24. Now again take the like terms here. 3x cube is only one term. 2x square, 3x square are like terms, so 5x square. Then 2x minus 36x is minus 34x minus 24. This is the final step for this question. So write down the answer, 3x cube plus 5x square minus 34x minus 24. Question number 16 is done. Question number 17. A bag contains 6 red marbles, 3 green marbles, and 1 blue marble. So these are the marbles in a bag. 2 marbles are picked at random from the bag with replacement. So here with replacement means if suppose the red marble is picked, it is again put back into the bag. That is replacement. Find the probability that both marbles are green. Now we need to find the probability that 2 marbles are picked, right? So those two should be green marbles. So now first of all, total number of marbles are 6 plus 3 9, 9 plus 1 is 10. Out of 3, 10 are the out of 10, sorry, out of 10 there are 3 marbles are green. That is the first pick. Then when it is replaced, again there are 3 marbles green. So 3 by 10. So it is 9 by 100. The probability is 9 by 100. So your answer is 9 by 100. Question number B. Another bag contains 4 red counters, 2 yellow counters. 2 counters are picked at random from this bag without replacement. So in this case there is no replacement and there is a tree diagram given. So they are saying us to complete this. Excuse me. Completing the tree diagram. So now see, understand, there are 4 red counters out of 6 and there are 2 yellow counters out of 6. So next, when first counter is picked, the probability of picking a red counter is 4 by 6. The probability of picking the yellow counter is 2 by 6. In the second counter, when the second counter is picked, it is not replaced. So when first the red counter is picked, the second red counter will have the probability of 3 by 5 because one is already taken off, and total number of counters will also decrease and the number of red counters will also decrease. Then now we have to fill these 3 blanks. So here now what will be the probability of yellow counter? So when the red is picked and from the next counter which is picked, if it is yellow, then it will be total, there are 2 yellow counters, so it is 2 by 5 because total number of counters have decreased but the yellow counters are same 2 because red was picked first. Then the next situation where yellow is picked first, then the red counter probability will be 4 by 5 because red counter was not picked, so all 4 counters are left and it must be out of 5 because one counter was yellow which was picked, it got minus. Then when the yellow counter is picked and the next counter if it is yellow, the probability will be out of 1 out of 5 1. So this is the probability of yellow counter in the second pick. So this is done, tree diagram is done. Next question is, find the probability that one of the 2 counters is yellow. Now when the 2 counters are yellow, one of the 2 counters, the yellow counter, red counter, we need to multiply these two and then we need to multiply red counter and yellow counter and add them. So here what you will do is 4 by 6 into 2 by 5 plus 2 by 6 into 4 by 5. So that will be 8 by 30 plus 8 by 30. They are already like fractions. The numerator can be added, 16 by 30. So the answer is 16 by 30. If you can make it simplest form also, if you want, you can write it as 2 times 8, 2 times 15. You can write this also 8 by 15. Question number 17 is done. Question number 18. One day Anya runs 12 kilometers at a speed of x kilometers per hour. The next day she walks 10 kilometers at a speed of x minus 4 kilometers per hour. Write down an expression in terms of x for the time she spends running. So now this is the speed, distance, time concept. So distance is equal to speed is equal to distance by time. So same way time is equal to distance by speed. I will write it. Speed is equal to distance by time. So that means time will be distance by speed. So therefore the time taken for her to run was x by not x by sorry, distance is 12, right? So 12 by x. So it is 12 by x because x kilometers per hour is the speed. Write down an expression. Question number B. Write down an expression in terms of x for the time she spent walking. So now walking, what is the speed and distance? Just you have to write that 10 by x minus 4. Distance is 10 and speed is x minus 4. Question number C. The time Anya spends walking is 1 hour more than the time she spends running. Write an equation in terms of x. Show that it simplifies to x square minus 2x minus 48 is equal to 0. So we need to write the expression now, making an equation with these two, running and walking. And for that they gave us the clue that the time she's spending on walking is 1 hour more than the time she spends running. So take the time she spends walking is 10 by x minus 4. Now this is equal to time she spent on running plus 1 hour more, right? So like this you can make a equation. Next step, on the right hand side, simplify because there is a fraction and a number. So 12 by x, x is the LCM, 12 numerator as it is, but this 1 is 1 by 1, so the numerator is x here because LCM is x. Then next cross multiply. So 10 will be multiplied to x, and x minus 4 will be multiplied to 12 plus 6x. Simplify it by multiplying. So 10x is equal to x into 12 is 12x, x into x is x square, minus 4 into 12 is minus 48, minus 4 into x is minus 4x. Bring all the terms to the left hand side. 10x minus 12x minus x square plus 48 plus 4x is equal to 0. Now take the like terms. So the highest degree is x square here, highest power minus x square. 10x minus 12x plus 4x. 10 minus 12 is minus 2, minus 2 plus 4 is plus 2. So plus 2x and 48 as it is. Now whenever you write a quadratic equation, your sign minus sign in the first term can be removed by multiplying the whole expression with a minus negative. So when I multiply the whole expression with negative sign, or you can say minus 1 to remove that sign, what will be the first term? Minus into minus plus x square, minus into minus 2x plus 2x is minus 2x, minus into plus 48 is minus 48. So we got the expression which they gave us. Question number C is done. Question number D. Use factorization to solve the equation. Now you have to solve this using factorization. So whenever you are doing factorization, you need to see the middle term and the constant term. Find two numbers for which the middle term should be sum and the constant term should be the product. So minus 48 and minus 2. So for this you can take minus 8 into 6 is minus 48, and minus 8 plus 6 is minus 2. So minus 8 and 6 are those two numbers. X square minus 8x, instead of 2x we have to split the middle term here, minus 8x plus 6x minus 48 is equal to 0. Now take x common in first two terms, x into x minus 8, then 6x minus 48 is left, so 6 take 6 common, x is left out, minus 8 is left out. Now again, if you see, you have x minus 8 as common, so you will get x plus 6 as another expression. So this is the factorization done. So using this factorization, you can say that now if x minus 8 is 0, x is equal to 8, and if x plus 6 is 0, x is equal to minus 8. You can write the values here, 8 and minus 6. Question number D is also done. Find the term, question E now. Find the time Anya spends running. So in the starting we already got that time she spends running is 12 by x. Now here x value cannot be taken as negative because time cannot be negative. So you have to take the positive value, that is 8. Now this is an improper fraction, make it into mixed number. How to do that? Divide the numerator with denominator. 8 ones are 8, 12 minus 8 is 4. So you will write the quotient as the whole number and remainder with denominator. So that this 4 by 8 can be simplified to half. So it is 1 by 2. So 1.5 hours are taken to run. The time she spends running is 1.5 hours or 1.5. Anything you can write, 1.5 also you can write. Question is done. Question number 19. Find the value of 27 raised to minus 2 by 3. So this is from exponents lesson. So here, because the power is negative, you can make it positive by writing that in the denominator, 2 by 3. Now this is a fraction which is exponent. Now write 27 as 3 cube, because 27 is 3 cube. Now this is in the form of a raised to m whole raised to n. So 1 by 3 raised to 3 into 2 by 3. So to 3 gets cancelled. We get 1 by 3 square. So this is 1 by 9. This is the value for the question here. 1 by 9. Question 20. There is a right triangle given here. Find the exact value of x. So x is the side of this triangle, the perpendicular side. So we have to find that. So when the angle is given and one of the side is given, we need to find the adjacent side. So you'll use tan 30 here, because opposite side is given, they are asking adjacent side, but angle is given. So tan 30 is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. This gives you x value as 6 divided by tan 30. Now in non-calculator paper, you need to memorize the values of trigonometry, at least sine, cos and tan. All the values you have to remember. So here tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Now 6 by 1 by root 3 will be 6 by 1 into root 3 by 1. So this can be written as 6 root 3 centimeters. This is the side x. So 6 root 3 is the answer. 20 is done. Question number 21. It's a question from vectors. OABC is the rhombus and O is the origin. So this is origin and it's a rhombus. Rhombus has all sides equal and the diagonals bisect each other. The diagonals of the rhombus intersect at P. They are intersecting at P. OP is equal to 2m. OP is 2m. This vector is 2m. AP is n. This vector is n. Find in terms of m and n in its simplest form OA and OC. We need to find OA and OC. So now check how we'll get OA. OA is this path. This is OA. So to go to OA, we need to go OP, then PA. OP, PA. Okay, OA is equal to OP plus PA. Now what is OP? OP is 2m. And what is PA? PA is negative n, because AP is n, so PA will be negative n. So negative n. So 2m minus n is the answer. Next OC. OC is what path? Just see. OC is this. So how will come to OC? By known vectors, that is OP and PC. OP plus PC. So OC is equal to OP plus PC. Now just now I told you that in rhombus the diagonals bisect each other. This is the diagonal. So if this is n, this is also n. PC is also n in the same direction. So OP plus PC is equal to 2m plus n. So answer is 2m plus n. Question number A is done. Now question number D. D is point such that D is the point such that AD is equal to 10m minus 3n. Show that OADC is a trapezium. Now there is a point D in such a way that AD is a vector which is 10m minus 3n, and show that OADC is a trapezium. So now to get the trapezium here, we need to draw it in the form of trapezium, and D should be marked in that way. So now we'll mark a point D here somewhere, and we have to mark in such a way that if I connect A and D, it should be looking like a trapezium. Okay, this is the trapezium. Now the vector is given as, vector AD is given as 10m minus 3n. So this is 10m minus 3n. Now we need to prove that OADC is a trapezium. To prove a trapezium, we have to show two opposite sides as parallel. So here we will show OA is parallel to CD. OA is parallel to CD. So now we'll find out what is CD. OA we already know. First we'll find CD. Now CD is equal to, how to find CD? We'll do CA and AD. CA and AD. CA plus AD. Now CA will be the opposite direction of AP. That means CP and PA. CP and PA are negative and negative n. I'll show you once again. CP is negative n, PA is negative n, so minus 2n. So CA is minus 2n. Then AD is already given 10m minus 3n. So now this will be 10m, 2n and 3n is minus 5n. This can be written as, you can take 5 common here. So 5 into 2m minus n. Now what is 2m minus n? 2m minus n is OA. 2m minus n we already got as OA. So you can write this again as 5 into OA. So when CD is 5 into OA, that means OA and CD are parallel. Therefore, CD parallel to OA. So that means, therefore, OADC is a trapezium. Question number A and B are done. Question number 22. A curve has equation y is equal to x raised to n plus qx square plus 9x. dy by dx is equal to 3x square minus 12x plus 9. Here the differentiation is given for the original equation, but in the differentiation the values are missing, n and q. We have to find out the value of n and q. So here let us take the do the differentiation of this original equation. So dy by dx is equal to n into x raised to n minus 1 plus 2 into q into x raised to 2 minus 1 plus 9. Now this is equal to 3x square minus 12x plus 9. Now term by term we will equate. Now this should be equated to this. So n into x raised to n minus 1 is equal to 3x square. So what is the value of n? This gives you that n value is 3, because if I take in the power also 3 minus 1 I get 2. So n is 3 here. So write down 3. Then take the next term here, this term, and then find out the value of q. So just take it, 2q x raised to 1, 2 minus 1 is 1, is equal to minus 12x. So now x raised to 1, x is cancelled, and then find out q. Q will be 2 is multiplied to 2, q, bring to the right hand side, it is divided, you get minus 6. So q is minus 6. Question number A is done. Question number B, work out the coordinates of the turning points of the curve. Now to find the coordinates of turning points, we need to first find out x, and for that we have to take the differentiation as 0. So dy by dx is equal to 0. If I take, so what is dy by dx? 3x square, check here, 3x square minus 12x plus 9 is equal to 0. Solve it for x. We will do factorization here. Now I see that here you also have a coefficient of x and 9. So the product of the two numbers should be 3 into 9, that is 27. And sum of the two numbers should be coefficient of middle term, that is minus 12. Sum should be minus 12. So what are the two numbers? Minus 9 and minus 3. If I do, I'll get minus 12. And if I multiply minus 9 minus 3, I get 27, positive 27. I can take minus 9 and minus 3. Split the middle term now. So now 3x square minus 9x minus 3x plus 9 is equal to 0. Take 3x common in first two terms. I get x minus 3 in brackets. Then the next two terms, if you see, take minus 3 common. Then x minus 3 will be in brackets. Here again we can take x minus 3 common, and you get 3x minus 3 in brackets, which is equal to 0. Use these expressions to find the value of x. If x minus 3 is 0, x is equal to 3, and 3x minus 3 is equal to 0, x will be 3 taken to right side and 3 multiplied gets divided, you get 1. So you got the values of x here, 3 and 1. If you want, you can write in the blanks here, 3, 1. Now we have to find the value of y. So for y, what is the expression? What is the actual equation? We'll write down. Y is equal to x raised to 3 plus, so it is minus 6. Q is minus 6. So you can write directly here, x cube minus 6x square plus 9x. This is the original equation. This is the original equation. Now using this equation, find the value of y when x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 1. So write down, when x is equal to 3, y will be 1 cube minus 6 into 1, 3 cube, x is 3, right? So 3 cube minus 6 into 3 square plus 9 into 3. What do we get? 3 cube is 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, minus 6 into 9, that is 3 square is 9, so 6 9s are 54. Then 9 into 3 is again 27. 27 plus 27 is 54. 54 and negative 54 becomes 0. So when x is equal to 3, y is 0. We have to later again find out when x is equal to 1. When x is equal to 1, y will be 1 cube minus 6 into 1 square plus 9 into 1. So 1 cube is 1, minus 6 into 1 is 1, 6 plus 9. If I do 1 plus 9, 10, 10 minus 6 is 4. 10 minus 6 is 4. So that means when x is 1, y is 4. Write down. 3, 0, 1, 4 are the turning points of this equation. This question is done. Question number 23. Simplify 2x square plus 10x by x square minus 25. So here directly we can take the numerator in which there are x and 2 common, you can take in both the terms. If I take 2x common, the first term x will be left out, second term 5 will be left out, because 2x into 5 is 10x. Then in the denominator, make this as a square minus b square, the identity. 25 can be written as 5 square. So now 2x into x plus 5 by x, a square minus b square can be written as a plus b into a minus b, that is x plus 5 into x minus 5. X plus 5 completely get cancelled and you are left with 2x by x minus 5. That's it, we cannot simplify further. You have to write the answer as 2x by x minus 5. Okay, that's all students. This was the last question of this question paper. I hope you have understood all the questions. Thanks for watching. If you have suggestions, please do comment, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any doubts or if you want me to make any video on any topic of mathematics, IGCSE mathematics, please do comment. See you in the next video. Bye bye.